scraping.
Oh, well, I missed that part.
Scraping.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Dragon's Keep TV.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. Everything's happening.
Okay.
You want just a little one?
Yeah.
I gotta get this Roy here.
Try to be cool and it doesn't work. Oh well. Transmission.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So many things.
What is going on?
This is what happened my first round.
It always has to
As
happen
soon as the
to somebody.
cameras turn on,
Of course.
there's
Someone.
chaos with the bags and setting everything up.
At least I mostly handled it before.
Silence.
I fix that.
Before.
It's got to be one of us, okay?
Yep.
No, that's fair.
Okay.
All good.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to Dragon's Keep TV. We have a new guest player for us for this week. Thanks, Josh, for joining us.
Hey.
Josh looked us up on Facebook in one of the groups I'm in and decided to join. If you are interested in playing with us for a week, send me an email at dragonskeeptv@gmail.com. We love having guest players on, and it just mixes things up a little bit and gives us some characters to deal with instead of NPCs. I don't have to come up with so many NPCs. So
That's true.
that's awesome. All right, my name's Ryan. I am the host and GM for this episode. We're going to go around the table. Oh, I see what the problem is. Gosh dang it. All right, hang on a second. I gotta fix something. Okay, we'll go around the table and introduce people, and then I'll fix Jared's name before he gets here. So that's funny. I forgot it does that. Okay, so let's start with Erica.
Hi, I'm Erica. I'm playing Linnae, a half-elf wizard. Wood elf, half-elf wizard. I have a fox friend,
Don't remind him.
right?
But he's adorable.
And Cameron, tell us who you are, who you're playing.
I'm Cameron. I am playing a little Forest Gnome rogue named Sully, who has a mountain lion companion, not a fox companion. And Cameron is not bitter about that at all, because foxes are not his second or first favorite animal.
I have one,
Mountain
but,
lions
yeah.
are really cool, okay?
Mountain lions are great.
They're awesome.
Marty has been like this. Marty is. He's good.
Dear to
We
all
love
of us.
Marty.
Technically, he's a mount too. I mean,
It's true.
Yes,
And
he's a
slightly
mountain lion.
there
Ah.
you go.
I've actually had that in my last campaign as well. I had something similar.
Nice. Mark.
Mark. I am playing Eddie, the trickster cleric. Been enjoying it so far. It's been a fun campaign.
And Troy.
Yo, I'm Troy. Playing Jin, the half-kind, half-dragon sorcerer. And he just found a cool item, and it's a slightly worrying item, too. So that should be
Yeah.
fun.
That's kind.
Mhm.
Yep. Finally, Jared's our other usual player. He's on his way, got held up, and he's going to be here shortly. And that brings us to our guest, Josh. Tell us
Hey.
about yourself.
Hey, I'm Josh. I basically live in the area near Provo Canyon. I'm Mason going to school here, and actually, in fact, I'll be finishing up in December. So, and you know, like Ryan said, basically I just looked these guys up, and I was like, and I just hopped on and say, hey, I'm interested in this, and so basically, here I am.
That's awesome. Tell us who you're playing tonight. I'll bring up your character sheet
Yes.
on the screen.
Oh.
And actually, I'm here to, yeah, but that's easier for you. I mean,
Well, I'll show it to everybody.
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I'm playing Torn Cloud, a metallic dragonborn paladin.
And
Awesome.
what color did you pick? Did you pick gold? I
As
can't
a-
remember.
As a gold.
Gold, right? Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
And we're going to be meeting him almost immediately. So,
Awesome.
That
works
works.
out great.
Less of a build-up.
Yeah.
All right. The
This is
story starts tonight on the on a small ridge of Hopestad Mountain. And let me bring up the map again. I keep losing this. There we go. Need to make some macros so I can keep track of stuff. So we're going to move you guys over there right now. You might think, oh, this looks a lot like the crossroads we were at before. Well, there's a lot of them on this mountain. So
So
It's a
reusable.
It's a mountain of four-way intersection.
I feel like we're about to meet up with the astral,
going up.
I love it.
wave the astral self monk.
that's weird.
What do I know?
We're deja vu feeling. Is there a lich behind us, or have we been? Is that a different time we were being chased by an undead horde?
Yes.
That was the undead horde.
It was the end of
Yes.
this. We're being chased by
Yep.
velociraptors now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, it's always something.
If there are ever undead velociraptors, we're in a lot of trouble.
That's a good
Above
one.
you, it's it is in the evening. And who has dark vision of all of us? Raise your hand.
It would be you.
Nice.
I have slightly blind
I
vision.
know, but
All right.
you can't step on my turf. What I bring to this party, you're just taking all of it. You're doing all of it, but better. I'm watching you.
I'm sorry.
I'm watching
Okay.
you.
It's hilarious.
This is good. This is very good.
It's always confusing that that Dragonborn don't have dark vision, but I mean, like certain subraces of Dragonborn do, but majority of the time it's like
Yeah.
that
Tough
doesn't
dragons
really make
do,
sense. They're
technically.
essentially dragons. You know, dragons. So it's like, why don't they have our dark vision? Because they look at them and it's like, these guys should have dark vision, but they don't.
Nope.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's just weird.
The above you, descending from the sky, those who have dark vision can start to make out as she gets close a giant, shadowy, silvery dragon lands in front of you. On her back is a gold dragonborn in armor, and with does he have a nice cape? What's he wearing here?
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And as the dragon lands down in front of you, he dismounts, and the dragon shape shifts into the familiar form of Lady Sylvana, who approaches you.
Oh. Hi.
Greetings, my lady.
Again, my lady. Yes. Hi, Savannah. Bow.
She nods her head. Sully, it is wonderful to see you all again and healthy.
And okay. I didn't see you until just now, so it's a little dark out here for some of us.
I'll nod my head towards her, but not much else.
I had to travel in at night to avoid being seen here. And she lifts up her hand, and a light starts to glow above it so that you can see better now. I trust that you were, that we are alone out here.
Yes, as far as we know.
This is the spot that you chose, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kelvin's out patrolling the area right now, so he'll be back making sure that just no one's around in a sec.
You know what? We're going to bring... She's going to bring KJ too.
Oh.
Let me grab one more icon.
Yay, that's so fun.
KJ was green, right?
Yeah.
He's little. All right.
Well, okay.
2D. I love
Probably a
it.
smart choice.
I love this little goblin.
There you go.
He's not. He's a big
Oh, there he
goblin.
is. He's a big goblin now.
All right. KJ is excited to see you. He's most excited to see... He doesn't know Marty. He's a little skittish of of Marty. Last time he knew that there was a mountain lion that was chasing him.
Yeah, no, it was. Yep, it jumped onto the caravan and then.
That is true.
Yeah,
Scared the crap out of him.
Yeah. I tried to explain. No, this is Marty, KJ. He's nice and friendly, just like you. You know how we were like real super scared of you because you had those awesome fangs and claws at first, but he's just a lovable guy. I kind of like rub Marty's head, and he's not food. I say very loudly to Lady Sylvana.
she smiles and says, "So my diet is slightly different, but I try not to eat friends or mounts of friends."
Okay, good.
She says, noticing the saddle on his back. So tell me, what is it that you've?
Well, first of all, KJ is better known as Drevin in other places. Did Lady Sylvana know that?
I don't think
we
we
ever
did.
told
Nope,
her.
never told her that.
No.
Nope.
Did KJ recognize that?
Yeah.
Yes. He perks up at that.
Okay.
He's young enough. What is he? Only like 4, right?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
He's young enough that he didn't really know his name before, but yes, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, Drevin.
Oh yeah. That's
And
right.
we actually met Drevin's brother. He was the Dragonborn that was being held by the mayor of
Palin?
Yeah.
Palem. Yes, the mayor of Palem. That was found by Drevin was found by the farmer Felden, and then
This guy was he was found by a bunch
Oh,
of
no.
kind
That's
people
Mhm.
and was being transported around in a cage and being
and we were
locked
able
up.
to save him from the kind. But we've discovered something that needs your attention. But I will turn that explanation over to the keeper of that secret.
Lady Savannah, this is Lady Lene. KJ, you might recognize her as the voice in the wall. I mean,
Daughter of the voice.
daughter of the voice in the wall. My apologies.
Yeah, they never heard my voice. But yes, I am Lene. I suppose you could call me the guardian of this place.
I would love to hear more about it.
Yes. She's not used to having such a confrontation because she's been like locked in books for years, who knows how long. But
Lady Sylvana softens a little bit. She says, perhaps my lady could show us to Draven's brothers and sisters.
I would prefer to keep their location disclosed for the time being. I kind of wanted to get an idea of who you were. Because I've heard stories, I've heard rumors. Most people know about the library and the dragonflights and such, but I'm not the most well-versed necessarily in who you are specifically.
Certainly, I'm happy to explain and to catch up. Speaking of catching up, I did stop by Paul Watch on the way here as a chance to. I don't get out of the keep very often, and I needed a place to spend the day. And I found your friend Tobias there.
Oh, how's Tobias doing?
He's doing well. He sent this one with me, and she gestures at the Dragonborn Paladin.
Maybe.
He says that he is a member of your mercenary guild now.
He's recruiting apparently Tobias
Oh,
for
Oh, no,
the
what-
Intrepids.
oh, did he use that name?
I don't know.
I
What
hope
member-
so.
What group are you a member of? That's a great question. I don't
Yeah.
see big.
Torn-
Not
Um,
Task Force Beta, Action Force Beta, not that one.
Torrens arrived with a satchel, in fact.
Mm.
And inside that, the person that sent you Torn is put in a bunch of letters and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'll bring those up now, too.
Yeah, and I will too.
So, Torrin, you met with a man in a place called Policha, who's a warforged, who recruited you into this mercenary guild.
Okay.
And explained to you that he had, in fact, it was very fortuitous when Lady Sylvana showed up, because he has a job that needs to be done out in this area that's the call has gone out for, and so he sent you along to meet up with everyone and then see if you could take this over. And he has some letters for the group to catch you up on what he's been up to.
Yeah, I'll say I hand the letters over.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Torrin, was it?
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
welcome.
Appreciate that.
Awesome.
Is Tobias looking more symmetrical these days, or is he still pretty asymmetrical?
He's a little more
Just wondering how
symmetrical
things
these
are
days.
coming along that way, because it's my first concern.
This is
that
true.
He's getting himself in better shape. So
Slowly was more concerned about the letters.
Let me see if I can bring these up on
The metallic flesh is strong, but the mind is still
roll
weak,
20 for you
unfortunately.
guys. Hang on one second. Okay, the people seeing it can see it now. The people watching can see
The people
the letters now. Let me bring them up on roll 20 for everybody else. And then, okay, we'll let Tobias read
I
them.
will read it in Tobias' voice, which is my own, which is useful. But I don't have my voice changer, so it doesn't sound all metallic. I made it cool in the video I made, but scrap the video because I hate my own voice. Okay, so here it is. Dear Sully, Kelvin, Eddie, and Jin. Sorry, Lene. I didn't know about you before. Before I say aught else, I want to apologize for the abrupt nature of our parting. Hey!
It's Kelvin.
I locked you out.
It's okay, I probably deserve it.
What's up?
Calvin walks
So-
up from his scouting.
Slide over just a little bit.
You were out scouting just now, so
Keep it.
I was hoping I was chewed a bit too much algae.
You might have also
Spirit quest.
You might have also
That's right. That's right. We got letters from Tobias.
Okay.
Okay, awesome.
Good.
You guys will like this. Okay. Before I say aught else, I want to apologize for the abrupt nature of our parting. I did not wish to keep you from pressing forward at the tavern, but I want you to know that I did not turn away from your companionship lightly. If I had the ability to describe the madness that possessed me to attack you that night, or the capacity to explain why, I would no doubt still be at your side. However, to prove that I remain ever your friend and dedicated to Lady Sylvana's service, I'm sending this letter along with 8 medallions, 4 made of silver and 4 of brass. According to the Concordance of Palwatch, it is customary for the founding members of a guild to receive symbols to mark their seniority and authority. For each of you, I've crafted a silver medallion, each marked with your rank of leadership in our new enterprise. I would not presume to name our company fully by myself, as happy as it would make Kelvin for me to register us as the Super Mega Action Force Team Squad. I decided upon a more serious first draft. The registrar at the City Hall let me know that we have 90 days to make a change, should one be needed. Until such a time as I receive your full approval, may I be the first to welcome you to the Audax Intrepidus. Audax, in the ancient Warforged tongue, meaning brave. Brave adventurers we are, and so shall we be.
I've pushed that up to your
Very nice.
Yeah, I
roll
said
20.
And here are your... Here we go. Before the Warforged schism and the fall of the City of Form, it seems my people had quite a formidable army, as well as a strict military organization and symbology to go with it. As no other group in Palwatch has chosen to emulate even a hint of it, I thought it a proper and powerful way to set us apart from the competition. Thusly, in my position as prefect, or guild chapter master of the Audax Intrepidus, I bestow on each of you the following titles. Kelvin Brood, Legatus, leader of the martial might of the Audax Intrepidus, bearing the mark of the dragon.
Love it.
Wherever our mission may take us, wherever fate may guide us, your bow and blade will make right our path. Edward Elfor, Tribunus, lead logistical officer, bearing the mark of the bull. Where those who suffer endure, time more willing, your eyes will see and your arms supply. Sully Primus, lead intelligence officer, bearing the mark of the raven. Let those bound in darkness for good or ill be revealed by your ever diligent curiosity. And page 3, because there's so many pages.
You said there was 6.
Yep, 6
Yep.
pages.
Yep. I made it long. And Jin to Paul, Centurion Immunus, lead field officer bearing the mark of the valiant king, which is actually the image of Bahamut. Wherever springs discord and injustice, your wisdom and strength will more than make up the debt. Lest you worry, Master to Paul, I had the briefest chance to speak with Lady Sylvana to make your acquaintance, and I thank you for protecting my friends, as you no doubt have. She assured me of a few things, not the least of which is your preference to remain independent, as the symbol of your office might suggest. Should you accept a role in the Intrepidus, rest assured your current role as her ladyship's informant will not be affected. Whether this enterprise should succeed or fail, the only part of your life to change will be monetary, for the better, of course. Each of you will also have an accompanying brass medallion with the symbol matching your office. You may give this to your first personal hire as a token of their seniority and to connect them to your authority. Whether you wish to use it, I leave to each of you. Let me pull up all these pages. Sorry.
Last one pushed out here.
Yep. Indeed, Lady
Just bring up
Sylvana...
on roll 20, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
see
yeah, I
one.
see it.
There's
I got it.
another
Thanks, sorry.
Lady Sylvana did meet with me and agreed that she would serve as our primary patron. For the primary patron for the Intrepidus, I offered to her the position of tribunus or guildmaster, but if only for the authority of the title, but she declined. I did assure her that title or not, she was our patron and our mission remains the same. Also, should it be well with you, I have named young Eights as Aquilifer Intrepidus, though unofficially for the time being. In short, when she has the body to do so, she will be the chapter's spokesperson here in Palawatch. She's already pestering me day and night to write her first announcement speech, even though we have nothing to announce and no crowd to announce to. Eights says hello, by the way, at least a dozen times by my count. This is 5. It is my hope that I can soon repay you all in some meaningful way, not only for knocking sense into me when my madness overtook me, but also for entrusting me to the care of my fellow Warforged. When Eights spoke to me in that moment of despair and assured me that my friends would still stand by me, I did not believe her. I do not yet understand the nature of my madness. I know only that I see that moment again and again. I feel pain I am sure does not belong to me. I remember moments of a life that is not mine in sharp fragments like ripped iron. Proctor Euless, my artifice master, tells me that he knows of only one other Warforged who has episodes like I do. The Dreamer. She speaks in nonsense and riddles just as I do at certain times. For her, however, it is all nonsense and riddles. She has interpreters that endeavor to make sense of her words. They've tried to make sense of mine as well, but it's all gibberish to me. Eights tells me not to worry. Truth be told, I worry more for her than myself. She is a remarkable little spirit, and certainly not as young as I first thought. Though perhaps young isn't even the correct term. She may have awakened only recently, the term the Proctor and the others have used for being born, I suppose. But she already speaks Gnomish and Draconic. When she started speaking with Lady Sylvana in her own tongue, the good Proctor nearly fell out of his chair. They had never heard or seen of such a thing from someone so young. Neither have I. I don't know when or how she decided her name should be the number 8. And what's worse, she refuses to tell me. She seems to delight in making me grumpy and irritated. Is this what it means to be a parental figure? Let's see. No matter what it may mean for Eights, for the Dreamer, or for me, I am determined to serve as Eights' protector for the foreseeable future. Should the Audax Intrepidus become a household name, it is my goal to construct for her the perfect body. The first Palawatch Warforged to rise in 3 centuries. What a day that will be. Oh yes, it may also please you to know how I acquired the funds necessary to register the guild in Palawatch. For that, we have no one to thank but our dearly departed Commander Azek. Here's to you, you beardless, gravel-sucking corpse. May your magical warhammer serve as the impetus for chromatic salvation in Acroa. In Stalwart Brotherhood, Tobias. P.S. Eights won't let me finish this letter without informing Sully that her favorite color is green. May this knowledge brighten your coming days. And she made me stick these stickers on the letter.
Oh, there we go.
Very nice. Very nice.
We've all been promoted.
So who... I just walked in. Who was reading this to us?
You have a visitor. In this case, when Lady Sylvana showed up, she had KJ, or Draven, with her
Yep.
on her back, and also a paladin dragonborn, a gold dragonborn,
Wow.
who was recruited by Tobias and Paul Watch.
Okay.
And that's our friend Josh here.
And Josh, is he the one that read this? I mean, in character, in game, who's read the letter out loud, or was it?
He handed him off to somebody here, so
Yeah.
I'll say Jin read it.
Sure.
Yeah.
That works.
That
Okay.
works.
So we've got medallions.
That or you all huddled over the letter and read it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, sorry, you just had to like stand there.
Stand
and
there.
watch
and
it.
find out.
Yeah. Took a couple peeks over.
And Torin, you also have one other note, which is the what would you call it? Missions? I don't know.
Okay.
Like what you've been hired to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, I was going to go like, oh yeah, and here's another note or letter for you, and I handed off to them as well.
Oh.
it seems
thank
that a young lady in a town nearby has gotten together the funds to hire a mercenary group to try and find her father and her sister. I'm going to have to ask really quick. Is it your father and mother that are missing?
Yes.
Okay. That her family has been gone for 3 months now. And so she has done the equivalent of a GoFundMe by asking the town to help to hire some mercenaries to track them
D&D
down.
GoFundMe.
Nice.
And
It's a
then
sending chain letter.
Yeah.
Send it to
Yeah.
5 people.
It's an ascending
Like-
chain message. Yeah.
exactly.
Like they send it through mail, and it's like it got a little pouch that you can just
Right.
pass along.
Nice. What is the
Mail to you.
what's the name of the young lady who commissioned this mission? Commissioned them.
Mission.
Oh, that's so good.
Lene, do I have all of Lene's?
I
family
wrote it down
members?
somewhere, but
I
I,
know, I'm
don't
looking for
remember
it.
off the top of my brain.
Oh, it's probably in Discord. I bet that's where it is.
I put it in a Google Docs.
Oh, you put it in the Google Doc one?
Should've.
Oh, it's in the one that you shared with me.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
I
it
can't
should be.
find it.
Ah.
Lore.
Got it.
Ah. Okay. I have no preference on how this is pronounced, by the way.
It's all you then.
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. That's the problem.
Here, who? Okay, so Miss Mia Rose. What's her last name?
I don't think I came up with one.
Miss
honestly.
Mia Rose. Is that how you say that? That's a weird Mia Rose.
That's
My
the way
Rosa.
I'm reading it.
My.
But
May.
I also didn't. I don't have a formal education. So.
I had it just as May Rose, but that's okay.
May Rose.
May Rose.
Yeah, that works.
Miss May Rose. I have no idea who
So
that
who's
is.
reading? Who's reading this out loud? And what does Lene? How does Lene react when she hears who the hire
I'll be reading it. That's
the
fine.
hire
The
is?
commissioner.
She perks up, like, recognizing the name, and then is like, okay. Actually physically pulls out a notebook and starts, like,
Because I am the logistics officer, I will read
There you
this
go.
for
Very
sure.
good.
For sure.
Approved.
It definitely falls under logistics, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Calvin listens slowly, and it's like after finishing. What's the name again?
Mayros.
The new name of the,
Audax
The Audax
Intrepidus.
Intrepidus.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Oh,
Intrepidus.
Audax
So he
Intrepidus.
listens for a while, and then he kind of says to himself, he's like, Audax Intrepidus. And then slowly nods like, it's a good name.
Good.
I accept. And then he takes his medals and he goes over and starts figuring out how to fasten his rank of office medal onto his brand new serpent scale mail.
Nice.
Love
On
it.
the maybe on the left shoulder.
Right
Just
on.
kind of quietly, as his kind
It's
of as
like
his
a-
like
It's like a Roman style dragon.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, as
yeah.
his like, you know, he doesn't say a lot, but it's obvious he's accepting and endorsing this
Oh,
whole
very
course of action. Well done, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That was
That was
Thank you.
very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I got to learn how to run a guild now, so that'll be fun.
So I don't have names for Lene's parents though. in here?
I
Random
could've
name generation.
could have sworn I had something down, but I don't know.
Nope, just have it. Your father is the elf and your mother was a human.
Cool.
Their names should be Harry and Sally. Then you can tell a story about when Harry met Sally.
No, because then we'd have to watch How You Met Your Mother.
Oh.
Nah.
Yeah, half widow.
Half-wit elf?
Half-wit elf.
Oh, half-wit elf.
Half-wit elf.
I was like, wow,
That's
okay.
my wit's a little bit
I want to see
sharper
this.
than
I want to
yours.
see this role
Oh
playing.
my gosh, I want to play the
Half-wit
half-wit elf.
elf.
That's great.
That'd be interesting.
So somebody should make a homebrew of that. Or make it
No,
not like
two,
an official
so-
race. If homebrew or
I'm surprised I don't have anything written down, but that's fine.
well, you can think of a name.
That's
All right. So as Eddie's reading out this commission, he notices that he mentions that
It's Mayros.
this young girl is looking for her family.
Mhm.
Harold and Sala and Lene.
Harold, Sala, and Lene.
Yep, Lene.
Sure.
You can
Yeah, so it
rename-
looks
you
like
can
we've
rename
got
them if you want.
something
It's
to
your
do
family.
next, but we also need to resolve whether or not Lady Sylvana can become the watcher or decide what we're going to do. Without giving away the location of where the Dragonborn are, there are 14 others, ranging chromatic Dragonborn ranging from 1 to about 15, and Dreven's part of that family.
Amazing.
So
And there are more eggs that are expected to hatch. We don't know why they're hatching. We don't know why, but
And Jen walks over and shows her the staff. This might be why.
She says there's it was made from a soul stone?
Yes,
I see.
there is one inside the staff, actually.
where'd you get that from?
The vault, where we...
You know, you killed a
Next to
metal
fight
beast,
the
and all of a
dragon.
sudden a door opens up, and
I don't know if even you would
Sounds
have...
No, I
You
didn't
came
know about
out.
that vault before you came here. So
yeah, no, you came out, but we told you to come inside and check all the stuff out, but you were like, "Ooh, metal dragon!" Wanted to look at it. So
well, it was fun. Okay, it's
No,
not
I don't
very
blame
often
you.
I get
I
to
mean,
play around with new tools.
Giant dragon.
just let you that's where it was.
Okay.
The staff is
Um,
broken, by the way, so no need to worry about that anymore.
She says that she would Miss Lene, this is you, I presume, and she gestures at the letter that Eddie has.
Lene? Or
Lene?
Lene? Yeah, this is Lene here. Mhm.
Yes, that would be me.
Well, excellent, and you're a third of the way done already, I see.
Yeah, we just have to find
The
Harold
problem
and
is
Sala.
I wasn't missing. It's
Perhaps
parents that are still.
if I could help to find your mother and father, would that
That would definitely be an aid.
help to allow you to trust me more?
Yes, and they know more about what's going on here than I do.
Oh, so they might be like more authoritative in being able to decide. Yeah, you can come on in.
Yeah, they would have a better idea of what things are happening here, and their goals are not something I'm fully aware of. As you may know, we didn't have very much contact with the Dragonborn children at all.
Again, as the logistics officer, I'm going to put forward that if we're going to carry this out and try to find Harold and Sala, some of us are going to have to stay here to guard the Dragonborn, and some of us can go on this mission. I don't know who wants to do what, but I'm looking around for volunteers.
Yeah, I can stay in guard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She says that there is a way to at least see where your mother and father are. If you can help to describe them to me, I can perform. I can help you with some magical.
I can
Finding.
definitely aid with that. I'd do like a little minor illusion for faces and like give her like a good idea of what they look like. And
She has dark vision, she is a pet animal, and she knows minor illusion. This is just Sully 2.0.
I did not intend this, I swear.
It's okay.
Ladies, so
you have a rank. I mean,
You have a
know,
rank above me,
Okay,
okay?
all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Intelligence officer. I'm pretty sure she's smarter than I am too, but it's
Well, you have the medal.
I would burst out laughing if we have the exact same stats.
no. I guarantee.
That would be hilarious. Though.
Got above 14. You're smarter than me.
Lady Silvana walks over to a place to sit down under this tree that's here, and asks Torin if he has anything reflective on him.
Anything reflective?
Yes. You're the one in the shiniest armor.
That's fine.
You, of all the people here, you're actually the shiniest.
Well, yeah.
Very shady.
You know, being metallic and having all the armor.
What would he give her?
Oh, reflective, not shiny.
You know what? I
Say I
will
have shinies.
no, give her a shield to use to.
Shield?
Yeah.
All right. She sets that in front of her and focuses for a moment and begins to chant and gesture across the shield. A few minutes later, let's make sure the door's all the way closed here.
Something
Unfortunately,
exciting
I think
happened.
it actually is, yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
Well, it's a party.
Yep.
It's alright.
All right. A few minutes later, the face of the shield starts to become misty, and then the face of your father and mother appear in the shield. You can see their surroundings. They appear to still be underground. You can see cave walls behind them,
That's weird.
and it is dimly lit where they're at. Your father appears to be injured. He's laying down, and your mother is caring for him and trying to help him recover. It looks like, but she looks very much worried as she bends over him and wipes his forehead and seems to be helping him with some kind of fever or something.
They don't look so good.
Yeah, we need to
No,
find them
that's-
quickly.
Lady Silvana says, I can sense somewhat their direction, but it appears, it looks like they're in some sort of cave somewhere. And she
It's a bit
points,
strange.
she closes her eyes and focuses for a moment. She says, I think, yes, I have it. They're under the mountain somewhere.
This man?
It appears so. She gestures back. The way she's pointing is actually back towards the cave. Not necessarily the entrance to the cave where you guys are at, but in the direction that you came from.
Do you
Must have
think
tried to
they
make their way back.
So possible they got stuck and never
walked into that
left.
spot?
I don't think we've had any major landslides that would have trapped them in recently, but
Well, I mean, if you never knew about the mechanical dragon, then maybe there's other beasts in there that you also don't know about.
I'm not worried about the beasts. I'm worried about how to find an entrance.
Yeah, it's those glyphs that.
Because they didn't come in
Hard to
through the main
find.
ways. I would have known if they'd done that.
Mhm.
So they must have found some back road in somewhere.
Well,
Maybe they knew about something I didn't, and they were trying to trace a path that they knew about. But
if we have a heading,
like I said, I've only been allowed into very specific parts of this place. So
theoretically, that would mean they're a lot closer than they are far, which is nice. I bet we can find them fast now that we know they're not out in the world somewhere.
yes, that is good.
I mean,
You don't see any enemies in where they are. They just look stuck.
You can see them. They, like I said, it appears they're underground. They're alone,
Okay.
but there is light where they're at,
Mhm.
and you can see a stone cave wall behind them.
Any like?
Well, she moves them. She goes like this a little bit.
I was gonna say yeah, like enhance. Any I guess
Are they sharing their location?
recognizable.
Does it
Yeah.
look like?
Currently.
Does it look like my father has like an infection?
He looks injured. How about that? He looks like he's running a fever. Like she's.
Yeah. More.
But
Is it like an obviously open wound or more of like broken?
He's bandaged up. How about that? His arm is bandaged up, and one of his legs. as
Are there
well.
any areas you know of they might be trying to explore?
He's got a
Like areas that
tracheotomy.
are
What's it?
not
That's
that are
always the
unknown?
movies,
Oh,
right?
I know they
I'm
did
doing
stuff
fine.
occasionally exploring the caves, but last I had heard they'd gone off to hunt to actually gather food and collect food in the mountains, not do anything underground. So I think this was their attempt to try and get back.
If I may say something, I mean, obviously, I just, came in, and I don't, know all you guys very well, but could it be possible that if, I'm saying all your theories are possible, but I mean, but could it also been like, sure there might be no enemies around there like now, but could it been like while they're out one time they got attacked and were put in that cave?
Yeah. Are there
It's-
enemies nearby that you're aware of potentially?
Well, I mean, there's certainly dangers around here, but not usually ones that would cause you to be trapped inside a cave.
Oh,
or
what if
something like
Torn's
that.
right and they're prisoners?
I doubt it.
And,
Nobody knows
your
about
parents,
these cave
one,
systems aside
one
from
of them
us.
is a wood elf, and the other is a
Human,
human.
yes.
I really can, just out of curiosity, like, have you or any of your people like have like any like potential enemies, like anybody who might want to cause harm to you?
Well, that's debatable. That's definitely debatable. But for the most part, anybody who would be antagonistic towards us does not know where we are.
Where's
You sure about that?
Where's the last place you saw them?
The entrance of the cave when they left.
I think that's where we go.
I wonder if is it possible that that you'd be able to track them from there?
It's possible.
Even after time? Well, let's start there.
The underground is my new favorite terrain.
That's true.
So
As
you
of
got
6th level.
mountain and
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's roleplay that then. Are you willing to take Lady Sylvana back to the caves, or at least the entrance to the caves?
I can vouch for her. She's a pretty chill woman. She's never eaten Marty
And
or even
once-
threatened. She threatened to once, but that was like before we had
Sorry!
the bond. What?
Not the eating!
All right.
I don't want to lie, Calvin.
I want to get some like verification that she's not going to mess with anything. Like, I want her to promise to not mess with anything.
You
basically.
have my oath
Okay.
that I will
Pretty good.
I will be respectful of anything that you have in your domain.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we know
We're gonna-
we just came out of the entrance, right?
Yeah, you
We
guys
know.
know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all
Calvin-
know where it is.
When she says that, Calvin's like, "Good enough for me," and he starts marching off towards the entrance.
Nice.
Yeah, we have to climb back down the mountain to get to it. So.
True.
All right. Once you get into the main entrance, which Erica takes you through a way that you don't have to crawl through as much, which is nice.
Yeah.
I've lost roll 20. There it is. Lady Sylvana points you back towards the. We'll just bring these up for ambiance here. These aren't the exact caves, but she points you back down in the direction of these caves that you were wandering through before.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's the direction they are. So
Yeah.
they're not at the entrance.
No.
They didn't seem to have left. Okay.
No, once she's back underground, So
I had
let's go in. You guys go into that the main place where you guys were fighting the dragon before last time, right?
Mhm.
Okay. And she gestures that they are off to like this area.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Off in this area, which leads you back to this big cave system
Mm-hmm.
that you were in before. So let's see how well. Kelvin, you're wandering around and you're thinking, man, if this is only above ground, and then you spot something. What is it that Kelvin actually sees that he recognizes?
A torn scrap of cloth.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's very dirty. It's near some algae, so he takes a quick pop. And
Enhance your senses, right? Yeah.
Enhance.
yeah, so it's a torn scrap of cloth leading kind of down. Yeah, it's like a shadow, hard to see side
Okay.
entrance, kind of cavey place. Now, elves aren't considered fae, right? They are not.
No.
They're not.
Not directly.
Yeah.
They might have free ancestry, but they.
Yeah. Fae ancestry, not actually fae.
They so Lady Sylvana, who's holding Draven's hand, says, "If it's all right with you, I will wait here and keep him safe. It doesn't appear to be a place that younglings should be in."
No, there's a reason that we kept very close. Closed boundaries. That's the word I'm looking for.
She says, "Very well. Sully can call out to me if you're in need of anything."
Yeah, sure. Who else wants to be like mind melded? Any takers? Volunteers?
Sure, yeah, man.
Eddie.
When you put it like that.
Yeah. All right. So Jen, Eddie, and Lady Savannah, I will give us.
Oh no, was it Eddie that you cast the sending spell, right?
I did.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. Eddie can call out to me.
Oh,
She
yes.
doesn't know
I
Sully
can, I
talk
can
to her.
definitely.
But
if I
you're
can
welcome to if you want to.
say
Sully.
something.
She just doesn't know that. You
No,
can.
it's okay.
Never have.
I don't think I ever had a mental connection with her. No. Nope. On the way up, I was always prioritizing you guys because I
Yeah.
love you guys more than her.
That's true.
For obvious reasons now. But I'll still give us a telepathic connection. I'll do you two, and I'll do all of Audax and Trepidus.
Sweet.
5 hours.
Oh,
Awesome.
great.
You guys can talk to me for 5 hours.
Make a
That's nice.
investigation check for Kelvin.
Sylvana,
I
you
will
know?
put my hand on his shoulder.
Investigation or survival?
Survival is fine
Survival,
too.
yeah.
You're
Can I
in,
borrow,
and,
Just like she
I'm
does
not
with
doing the
shoes.
I would
online
say
rules
l-
anymore.
Your
Let
favorite
Lady
She doesn't
Timora smile upon you and give you advantage.
understanding.
So bad.
growing
One.
But I gave you advantage.
on it.
Oh,
Lady
thank
Timora
goodness.
is smiling upon you.
2.
Hey!
Classic Kelvin.
I was gonna say that dice is going in dice jail.
Well, I rolled a die to see how long it would take you to find anything, and I was going to subtract off of that some, but I don't think I will. So 4
Well,
hours
the
later.
2 is the 2 is a 7 total.
That's okay. All right, so
It's not very good.
3 hours and
But-
45 minutes later.
Before we start that, Calvin's just gonna say, just give me a minute. I wanna see if I can figure out what we're up against. And he's gonna expend 1 ranger spell slot at level 1. Since he's in his favorite terrain, he can detect any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead within 6 miles of our position.
All right.
So
Okay.
I don't know how many, and I don't know their exact location,
Okay.
but I can get a sense of like what's, obviously I'm going to be
You're like,
picking
there's
up a lot of
definitely
dragons.
something around.
Did you know the direction when you do that?
It
too?
doesn't, it says all it says is I don't know the creature's location or number.
Yeah.
But
Okay. You get
so
a
I can
sense
just
for
know
the
that they're
field.
there. I don't know
Yeah,
if
right.
it's a vague direction or not.
It's like I
It's not
can
real
see
clear.
something's watching.
Okay.
Just so that we're like prepared.
That's
you know,
basically what it is.
if I get a
Yeah.
undead read, then we'll know to be.
You
To light 'em up.
your foresight pays off, because otherwise you would have spent a year wandering under here, not being able to find them at all. But as you turn one corner, you get a strong sense that something is off up ahead of you in this direction. And like Gandalf, you say, "Oh, we should go this way."
He smelled something.
That's called primeval awareness.
Yes.
That's
very
that's
cool.
the
Very
thing.
useful.
Okay, Ranger.
What order is everybody walking in? I assume that Kelvin's in the front.
I'll probably be like right behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be behind her.
I'll be
Or actually, I'll
right
take
next
the
to her,
rear.
riding on Marty.
My fox will be right behind us, probably.
Yeah.
Eddie's just at the back, deep in thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's some like it's good for a minute, so it's like he could have walked around a bit and get like a sense of it. So it's like
If you need
active
light,
for
by
a
the
full
way, I
minute.
can. I
Okay.
can cast lights.
I probably will need light
Yeah.
because,
Oh yeah.
I'm a dragon board.
Well, yeah, I've got to
Disposal.
cast lights, but I've
So
cast
cool.
light on my medallion that
There
I've
you
got
go.
hanging around my neck.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there water flowing in
Well,
any
then we just
particular
run out the
direction, or
lights
we
and-
just in
You
caves
can
now?
hear water occasionally, but you're often not walking through the
Okay.
streams.
Not like that.
No, not necessarily like that.
Gotcha.
no. Like I said, I just put this up there to have caves.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but you can hear water occasionally, and in fact, it's getting a little bit stronger as you're proceeding along,
Okay.
and a little bit louder. And make a perception check, Kelvin.
Oh boy.
I got the big
we're
hefty
not
dice
fighting,
or
we're
the
And
flimsy
we'll
die?
have.
If
Linnea
we're not
give you
fighting,
one
it
as
usually
well.
doesn't go well.
Perception?
Yeah, perception check.
8.
Okay.
I tell you, that 4.
It is that 4.
It is the 4.
Is that the dice?
Yeah. Yep. It's weighted.
You really need to check that.
I
These
need a
balance,
new
man.
nice dice.
What does Linnea have?
Gentleman's
Thinking.
8.
Oh, it's thinking. A gentleman's
That's right.
Gentleman's 8 is what Kelvin rolled.
I think that's a total of 17,
Okay.
maybe.
Kelvin feels like, I felt it this way. I felt something was weird this way, and he steps forward, and just as he does, Linnea grabs the back of Kelvin's, just right at the back of your armor and
Hold up.
pulls you back, just as a pair of long tendrils shoot down from the ceiling
Oh no.
and
That's
try and
how-
grab at you, and they get a crit.
Oh.
But
Of course they did.
they're not surprised, so we have to use that for their. You're not surprised because she spotted them, so we're gonna have to use that for their initiative. They're still gonna go first, but everybody needs to make an initiative check.
Nice.
Initiative!
Can I just borrow a set of dice from somebody?
Yeah, man. Give me 1 second.
Here,
You got my
take
classic. You got my classic old blues.
Whoa!
these. Keep the blue.
Oh, blue!
Old world blues.
We're doing initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll for initiative.
Okay, I got a 15.
Awesome.
Nice. My staff goes crazy and I get initiative.
21.
Okay.
Advantage on.
11 for Kelvin.
9.
Tell you.
Shout all the numbers.
My goodness.
Torin,
Like I said.
Kelvin. No.
Sully's 21.
I need my rolling platform.
Sully's actually 23, but he has a 21 initiative.
Okay.
So,
Here's a -1.
I got delayed pulling you back.
23 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a
Sully
second.
is.
Got a 20.
Well, it probably doesn't matter. I'm just having a.
What's Jane at?
20.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
After Sully. And where's
7. He's at the back, deep in thought.
you are deep in thought.
9 total.
So since we're in favored terrain, remain alert to danger even when you engage in other activity. You move
Okay,
stealthily at a normal pace. Find
pretty
twice as
dope.
much food. Cannot become lost, which is very useful underground.
Very easy.
Yeah.
And proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills when you make an intelligence or wisdom check.
Oh,
Actually, so your survival should have been 12, not a 7.
Yeah, no, it's
Right?
not.
nice.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Or an 11 at least.
Slightly
Alright.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't apply that to that roll. Or the perception, which I'm also trained in. But anyway,
So 2 tentacles come shooting down.
hands off the chess piece.
grabbing at you, and they get a 16 and a 17 to hit.
Those both would have hit before my brand spanking new armor. And now they're both misses.
That's
Thank you, Serpent
So
Scale.
impressed.
For
So
sure it was
impressed.
my Legatus badge.
That's right. It's the badge. It just.
At the very back, Eddie, two tentacles shoot down
Oh,
and grab at you as well. They get a
Deep
16
thought.
and a 24.
a 16 misses and a 24 hits.
Okay. It does
Ooh, no, can't help you there.
5 piercing damage.
Okay.
As you notice, the tentacles have these teeth at the end of them,
Ow! They have teeth.
and it is going to grapple you. Escape is a 15
Okay.
to get out.
All right. And is that my action to do so?
Yeah, if you want to.
Or otherwise I'm restrained.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's trying to lift you up off the ground, back up to the ceiling.
Oh,
Okay,
joy.
All right, and then Sully's up.
Yeah, okay. Sully's just gonna like see this happen to Kelvin and hear Eddie shout and look up. And what does he see? What is doing this? What tendrils?
You see some really shadowy figures, almost like an octopus, crawling around on the ceiling.
One
It's-
or so.
Oh, it's on the ceiling?
Yes, there's at least 2. They don't have 8 arms like octopi do. They've got 2 that are kind of hanging onto the ceiling, and then 2 that are shooting down and trying to grab people.
I understand. How far away are they about?
The ceilings here are 15 feet tall.
Good and feeling. Okay, cool. In that case, yeah, I'm going to urge Marty and like kind of kick his ribs forward so he'll take us. He's going to be treated as my mount for this, but we're just going to come up ahead of Kelvin.
Okay.
So we're kind of at the front. While he moves for me, I will throw a psychic dagger up at one of them just to try and do something. Make an attack. Oh, yeah. That's a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Nice. And then that.
Here you go.
Oh, jeez.
There's the creature for you.
Awesome.
Creature thing.
So much. That is
But they're not that big.
14.
It's got a face.
14 points of psychic damage.
14 psychic damage.
Yes.
And this is the one in the front?
Yeah.
Okay, it falls off of the ceiling. Crashes down to the ground.
Is it still
they-
moving?
are they-
It flops. Its
they
tentacles
goopy?
are still like flapping around a bit.
Bonus action, I throw another one at it.
And then it stops.
Oh, then it stops.
I still do it. Does an 11 hit its unconscious form?
Yes, it does.
Okay, sweet.
You got it exactly right on. So
Oh, nice.
like,
Very good.
the 14 was exactly what you needed.
Oh, perfect.
But it was funner to have them just flap.
Totally, yeah. No, I'll still use my bonus action
Okay.
for something. I don't like it. That's it.
Double
That's
tap.
me.
Double tap.
Kill anything that
Mm.
skitters and crawls.
Okay. I lost my list.
It's my turn.
Jin.
Awesome. Okay, this will depend on what my staff can do that I don't know yet.
How many
'Cause
individuals do
I'm
you
not
see?
sure.
Do we see?
Just the 2.
Just the 2? Okay.
Yeah.
And one of them's already
It's stirring focus. Okay, do I see just one more or
Yeah.
just one more? Okay. Then I'll just hose it down with ice. Just do the second level binding ice and try and like secure it to the ceiling.
Okay.
That should be fun. And it needs to make a con save of 15.
It got a 17.
Okay, so it's not hindered.
It's
Okay.
cold.
It's just cold. To save a failed throw takes half as much. Okay. Good roll. Like that. Half of 21.
Okay. So it takes 10.
Yep. Oh, and does my staff activate to give more damage to that cold or not? Because that's what I'm not sure about. Is
You
what
haven't chosen the. It does
Yeah.
not. How about that?
it does not. Okay.
I don't know.
How about that?
We haven't looked at it.
If it's chromatic, it'll do D6 more. If it's a metallic focus, it won't.
You were focusing mostly on cold stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it activates.
Okay.
That would be dumb to. It's fire.
Hey, 13. So
Okay.
that's in 14 damage.
All right, Eddie, you feel the icy grip run all the way down into your shoulder.
Oh,
It's a chromatic focus.
And the creature falls down right next to you.
oh, okay.
Collapses to the ground, frozen and dead now.
Cool. Is there anything else?
That's you're looking around, make
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
perception
I
check.
think that's put us on high alert for sure.
Mhm.
20. What was my perception? 24.
You notice. You don't notice any other creatures,
Okay.
but you do spot some tracks on the ground
Okay.
here.
Hey, Kelvin, you see those tracks?
Yeah, I see him.
Cool. What are
I
they?
think.
They are not animal tracks. In fact, they look like nothing you've seen before. Almost like you can tell that it has more than one legs, or more than two legs. Sorry,
Oh, joy.
you can tell it has more than two legs.
That is also
Okay.
more than one.
Yes, more than one leg. Oh, jeez, I can talk today.
I love it.
It's got several legs, and it appeared to be dragging something. This is your favorite terrain, right? So
It is.
you can tell it was also dragging something.
I can, while tracking creatures, you can learn the exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
There
But
were.
I guess if I don't know exactly what I'm tracking,
You don't know exactly what you're tracking, but you can tell that there were at least two of these multi-legged creatures, and that they were dragging two objects.
Any check I can do to try to determine what kind of creatures they are from their tracks?
They're
Or
not animal at all.
not animal
Yeah.
at all. Hmm.
And they're clearly not humanoid because there's more than two.
Dragging something. So Calvin takes a look at this and is like,
Are they body-sized drag marks?
You got a 24, Eddie?
24. Yeah.
You notice some scarring, like burn marks on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and a couple of them coincide with burn marks on these. They're chokers, by the way, in case anybody
Okay.
cared.
Okay.
But there's a couple of little like burn marks on these chokers too.
Hmm.
Um,
Like there'd been some kind of firefight in here.
yeah, just small burn marks.
Okay.
Hmm. Any Arcana check I can do to see? Might
They're
have done that.
They're dead now,
Yeah.
so there's no magical
Nothing
essence or anything like that to it. Just a
remaining.
couple of
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
scorch-
if
couple
we-
scorch marks. How about scorch marks?
Yeah.
If pointed out, is it pretty easy to see these tracks in the drag marks?
Once you see them, yeah.
If you guys want, I can kind of like scout ahead and just follow these tracks. And I'm pretty quiet. Marty is too. I don't think anything will see or hear us.
Go for it.
See
I
if
like
I can
that.
see what we're going to be up against.
I can send Ferris with you as well for.
No, it's
hearing.
okay. We got it.
And I will
We are trying
I
to
will
track
say-
down.
all right, Sully, go ahead.
let.
And just
Thank
for-
you, Kelvin.
Where were those magical daggers with the dragon, by the way?
So it's kind of
That was some good work.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
And
So
just
we'll,
just for fun, I touch Sully and Marty, and suddenly you can't see them anymore.
Oh, they're invisible.
Well, it's my worst nightmare.
And I
Keep an
will.
eye- keep an eye-
Invisible Sully is my worst nightmare.
Blessing of the Trickster, which gives you advantage on dexterity stealth checks.
Yes.
Nothing will see you
Sully,
Except- if they can.
True second.
Yeah.
he just got complimented by Kelvin,
Yeah.
turned invisible, and then given advantage on stealth checks. I don't think Sully's ever been this happy before.
I can imagine.
He's pretty.
He has been offered to travel with you, but
Turned down. Yeah, no, Sully will trot ahead and try to scout ahead really happily.
Twin for a cantrip.
nice
How many
and
points do I
sneaky.
use for a twin spell?
2.
Two, I think, yeah.
Okay.
For visibility, yeah. Yeah, so we will just trot ahead and kind of follow this trail
Okay.
stealthily.
I would say.
Make a perception check.
Perception. Could I make an investigation check?
This one's perception.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You're actually going to make the investigation just fine.
1 perception.
All right, great.
That's a good.
That,
That's a good sign.
that wasn't a weight finger. That was a one finger.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
rough day. Don't you have advantage on something?
Stealth check.
Stealth checks.
Not
So,
so.
I won't see anything, but nothing will see me. So,
Up
what I was
ahead of you,
hoping
you
for.
find a ladder. And
great.
near the ladder, a trap door.
okay, does the ladder go down or up?
Down. Sorry, the ladder. Sorry, you find a ladder just laying on the ground.
Oh.
And then a trap door on the floor.
Okay, I will hop off of Sully
Okay.
because I don't think he likes ladders very much, and I will just tell him telepathically, like, "Hey, Marty, I'm gonna go down this ladder thing. Can you just keep a watch out and make sure no one else comes around?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
You are the best, bud. I can't see you right now, but you're the best." And then yeah, Sully will try to, as quietly as he can, open the trap door and glance to see what's inside.
Okay. You see a long drop, about as long as the ladder is tall,
Okay.
and a stone floor down at the bottom. Let's see what you can see from here. It's kind of an alcove, and you hear that water sound that you guys were. I told you was getting a little bit louder. Now it's extremely loud down below.
Okay. Cool. That's good. He likes loud noises. Makes it easier to snoop around. So he will go ahead and.
In fact, you can spot from where you're looking down. Now that I can see it, you can spot a running channel of running water
Oh, cool.
from where you're at.
Well, yeah. Sully's gonna go ahead and grab the ladder and kind of hoist it and slide it down, relying on the sound of the running water to drown out any noises that might come from grinding the ladder against the edge of the trapdoor as he
Okay.
sets it down.
Make a stealth check.
Would you?
At advantage?
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so that would be 17. I'm going to use a psionic ability that I had to make that high. 18.
Okay. It's super quiet, as far as Sully can tell.
Okay, cool.
And Marty watches the ladder float in the air and then get lowered down into this trapdoor. Eddie, how far back are you guys?
I would imagine however far away the cloakers were. I mean, or the chokers were. We
Okay.
didn't move from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am kind of investigating to see if the chokers had any possessions of any kind. If they're just like
They do not,
Okay.
unfortunately.
They are not the magpies of the underground.
Around here, though, everybody can make another investigation check.
investigation.
Yep.
Does that include Sully?
No, Sully's busy.
Investigation. I should have put my proficiency into perception.
One day you will investigate.
3.
Okay.
So
All right.
Investigation.
That again. I like my rolling platform.
Yeah, I also rolled a 3, but that's a 9 total for me.
That's.
Nice.
I did 2, but I got 6.
Okay.
Nice.
That's 2.
You guys are not cut out
12.
for the.
We
investigating.
We
I have a plus 8 to investigation,
I can also
but
look for my
I
bonus,
am
but I don't
gone.
We are not that man.
We keep doing
Private
this.
detectives, you are not.
Keep doing
No.
this.
I got
That's
a plus
okay.
6. It's not bad, but I also rolled terribly.
Oops. I can't see it. I lost my D20 somewhere.
Oh no.
Well, there goes my investigation.
That's a 1.
Wait, did you find it?
No. It's under the table.
Do you need another D20 in the meantime?
No, I got my phone. Oh, no, I have my D20. It's my D12. I don't need that.
Oh, got it.
Nobody cares.
Oh, D12s can roll for a week.
All right. You don't find anything, unfortunately. But Eddie does hear some skitching noises that appear to be getting louder and faster.
Okay.
They're
Like creatures moving?
yeah, like creatures moving, like what would you like insectoid creatures,
Oh,
something
okay.
like that, scratching and
Sounds kind of like spiders or something. You guys hear that?
yeah.
You
My
guys
fox
hear that?
has keen hearing.
Okay.
Would it alert me?
Yeah, you would also be able to hear it. His perception, his passive perception is just high enough. I know.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at everybody's, but yes, she would also hear this noise, and it's up from the direction that Sully went.
Yeah, my passive.
Then let's move forward. Like,
What's your passive
if
perception?
something's closing in on
Okay.
Sully.
14
We should
is
move
passive
forward.
Yeah, my
perception.
fox will probably start chittering at us and be like, "Hey, this way."
Yeah.
Kelvin says, I'm alert to danger,
Yeah?
even though I'm engaged in another activity. And I can move stealthily at a normal pace.
Okay.
So good.
So let's move forward stealthily, and I will cast Pass Without a Trace so that we can advance to wherever
Okay.
Sully is.
And it's 10 to the roll.
Yes. Yeah. Once and we're gonna move. I guess
I was gonna say.
Wait a
Kelvin
minute.
can move.
The funny part
normal
is Jen's
speed.
trying
Wait
to
a
use
minute.
his eyes even though he's blind.
It says I can find twice as much food while foraging. I'm pretty sure that includes
That's not
algae.
good.
Yes.
This
The
is not
algae
good.
is.
I can get twice as much algae.
as the next step.
Oh dear.
Oh wow! This is the area.
Are you gonna start like
Yes.
growing it in a bag?
All right, Sully. This is what you see when
Yeah.
you climb down.
Whoa!
Mm.
Holy
Guacamole.
That was
So
a great
we're-
reaction.
we're in
I wasn't
advent-
expecting that. That's
Yeah, I
awesome.
like it. We're an
Um,
Adventurers Guild and drug trafficking ring.
yeah,
Algae trafficking ring, sorry.
No, it's
So I dropped down the ladder over here.
Oh, so if only
Yes.
Sully's down there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
only
moving
Sully.
now forward because we could hear because we heard the spiders, and I cast Pass Out of the Trace and
Yeah.
turned off my light, and I'm holding on to Jin's shoulder.
Gotcha. Follow the blind man.
Let's get Sully
I
down
got dark
here.
vision, so
Where are you? So there you are.
I mean, like, unfortunately, I had to roll. I had to roll with disadvantage because of my heavy armor.
Ah.
I believe I'm wearing
That's all right.
chainmail.
you do get a +10.
I know,
Which is nice, yeah.
All right, Sully.
which I did.
Sully,
So this is
you
what you
don't
spot.
drink anything.
Sully considers drinking something,
I was gonna say.
but continues forward.
You have not.
Okay.
You can't hear them yet. If you're calling out. Is
I
that
will
what
actually
you're doing?
mentally
I'm
say
using
to him,
my
it
mental
sounds
aid.
like
I
there
don't know
might
if
be
it's-
something above you. Be careful.
Something about.
Yeah.
I think Marty's above me,
No,
but
no, no. Something else is moving in this corridor
Something
here.
that
oh, something else.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be
Something that
faster.
scuffles and scares.
Jonathan,
Was I supposed to make a stealth check at all?
Are you guys sneaking?
Yeah, yeah,
up?
we're moving
Yeah,
forward.
Okay, then
Yes,
you
Okay.
pass
everyone
without
needs to
trace.
make.
I got a
stealth check.
20
Okay.
+2 +10.
And I need to know what the average is.
That's a
I got a 15.
Okay, great.
Uh,
You guys are actually pretty
20,
stealthy.
28.
16.
31.
Holy crap.
Dang.
Oh no, more than that. 30.
Is that right? Oh, no, no, I don't get to do it with Dex, sorry.
Yeah, it's stealth.
24.
Stealth check.
24.
South is Dex.
And my fox.
Yeah, but I only get to double with intelligence and wisdom.
Ah, got it.
My fox
Oh.
got a 19.
So 24.
+5
Plus 10. Nice.
So
All right.
31, 24.
Amazingly,
32.
amazingly, you guys all creep up the hallway, and not even Marty spots them until they're right there. He's looking down the hole,
Sure.
and then who bumps into Marty? Who's in front that actually bumps into him when you try and?
Probably me.
Okay.
Yeah, because I extinguished all light, so I can't see anything. I'm holding on to Jin's shoulder.
All right. You can see the light coming out from this little trap door in the floor, and you can hear the water rushing down below. The skittering noises that you heard before have vanished.
Oh.
And
Did they just stop, or
Yeah,
they were
you
behind
can't-
us, ahead of us?
They
Where
were
was
they
it?
were ahead of you.
Was it ahead
You
of us?
can't hear them anymore.
So did they go down the hole?
So like they were ahead of us before, we moved forward and now they're down.
Now they're
No,
down.
we can't hear anything.
And as you lean over to look down into this trap door, your head bumps into something heavy and soft.
Marty?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
it's Marty.
Something furry bumps into your head.
Calvin, Marty says you just bumped into him. Maybe try to be a little more aware of your surroundings next time. even while you're engaged in other activities.
In the dark.
I'm only alert to danger, Custodian.
Oh, that makes sense.
This is a big kitty cat.
Hey, he's
Meant no
dangerous.
harm.
Kelvin,
kitty cat.
Kelvin Pat's invisible.
He's not a kitty cat.
thought he was a cat.
He is a big mountain lion.
That's a cat.
Which I think are
Kitty
technically a
cat.
part of the
Kelvin Pat's Marty. Good job, Marty. And I did buy this. Gives him a dose of catnip.
Yes!
It's right here on my character sheet.
Awesome. All right. Marty purrs in it's a half purr, half growl.
I think you just gave Marty the equivalent of the
And,
algae.
You get the catnip, I'll take the algae. This is going to be a lot of fun.
you can feel him move out of the way. Down below, you can see this little alcove that Sully is in right now. Sully's crouched over here by the corner, probably.
I'm invisible, though, right?
Oh yeah, no, you can't see Sully at all.
Yep.
So
Or Marty.
you can see the alcove that Sully is not in.
So they would probably just be walking around,
Oh, okay.
enjoying his
Exploring.
invisibility.
This looks like some kind of sewer.
I'll go ahead and head down the
You guys headed
thing
down?
then. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think we're all heading down.
Somebody lives there.
Marty will stay up as a sentry
Okay,
because he did such a good job of it the first time
he's doing
around.
great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, isn't Marty also invisible?
Yeah, so it'll be nice because whoever comes up won't see him, but Marty will be able to tell me that someone's coming at least.
Yeah.
All right, Marty's up at the top. You guys have all climbed down now.
Yep. I'll hit him down.
All right. You hear the rushing waters fall over this giant pit in the middle of the floor. If you think about it, Kelvin would probably have noticed that you've been trending upward in your search, and you feel like, since you're not lost, you feel like you're somewhere above the main caverns that the rest of this complex is.
Okay.
Up ahead of you, you see a lot of crates and barrels, a couple of shacks, and this larger structure at the far end. And leaning against a lot of these, they're not on the map, but leaning against them, you see several metallic clockwork creatures. A couple of the tin soldiers that are used for carrying things around down below and running errands and stuff that you can control from the control room there, Lene. But they seem to be inactive and are just on the ground or just leaning up against some of these structures.
And you said there was light down here. Where is it coming from?
The light, I'm glad you asked. The light comes from a large glowing orb. And if you would, I won't put the picture up here yet because there's other stuff in the picture you can't see yet. But this orb appears to be like, imagine those Spencer's Gifts plasma balls, right? Inside this glass orb is a glowing soul stone.
Oh.
And it's shooting light out and little plasma things, little jolts of electricity even, out to the edges of the glass orb that it's in.
So the place that it's located, is it being used for illumination, or is it just the illumination?
It's just coming from.
Just coming from it.
It's just
It's not
coming
like
from
the-
that.
Okay.
And
So this is a big soul stone.
right.
Okay.
Well, sorry. The soul stone itself is
Very
normal
bright.
sized, but glowing.
Mhm.
And then the orb that it's inside of is large, right?
Right.
And it appears to have, like, it's on a pedestal that's also made of this like winding metallic or clockwork stuff that kind of spiraled. It's like a spiral pedestal, and then like wraps around it and is holding it up.
Is
Would
this-
I recognize this at all?
Jin, it looks as if the soul stone itself is normal, one that would have been used to create a Warforged.
Right.
The area, the floor in the area itself does look like some of the Warforged buildings. It's that you were exploring down in the city of Form.
Okay.
And in fact, it resembles this a lot because this is a lot more worn down and broken up than the area down below that Linnea's family's been taking care of and living in.
And these are
Older,
these
more
are some kind
familiar.
of like shacks that look like houses, kind of.
Yeah, little shacks.
Okay. Well, I'll say, hey, Sully, you take the right and go search through those buildings, and I'll go on the left and I'll go search those buildings.
Okay. This is so exciting.
Got it.
Calvin's like, this is
Just cover us.
way beyond my pay grade.
Just
And he
cover us.
unslings his longbow and
Okay.
Can
Is
I
ready.
maybe attempt to do a perception check?
Yes.
Really? 9.
Okay.
That's the mood.
Oh,
Is
good.
there anything interesting that would catch my eye?
The
Yeah, with her.
Automatons.
a lot of the runes and markings on the walls here are similar to what's down below, and it looks like, how about, back here in the corner, it looks like this area may have been some kind of like control center type place before, but it's been all busted up now, and tables, like the stone tables and things, the
Just
counters
collapsed.
are broken in half, so they're partially standing still.
Probably explains why the automatons in the region are inactive.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And where is the soul stone?
It is right, let's put it right here.
Okay.
Does it look like it's being used like
I'll put it down there for you.
almost like a generator, like siphoning energy from the stone?
You definitely feel, and your familiarity with that would be that, yes, you feel like there's energy coming out of it.
Okay.
Green was the wrong color to use for that. Also, not having it filled in was the wrong choice.
All right.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to look at these two buildings over here and just see if I can discern their use.
Slowly we'll begin doing the rounds on the other side, just methodically going through, assorting
Yeah.
through things, making sure no box is left done.
Okay. Are you still being stealthy?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
For sure.
Uh,
And I
yeah.
still pass without trace on.
Okay.
Can I check this large building over here?
The large one? Yes. You find a lot of really old objects. People looking on these buildings on the side. It looks like these, as you walk past these mechanical automatons, it looks like maybe they had been like living in these at some point.
Interesting.
And it's eerie when you walk past and see them not move or anything. It's you know, that you're waiting for that jump scare every time, but they appear to be inactive. But it looks like they were living in these areas, and you go ahead and make an investigation check, you two that are looking around and stuff.
Can I examine one and see, and I guess arcane check and see if there's any hint of soul energy
just
from
terrible
inside it? I know.
Do I need to make
20
an investigation?
No.
27. If that fails, I'll make it a 31 with the superiority die.
All right. You notice that there are no
Investigating.
like footsteps in the dust around here that are large enough to match up with any of these
Okay.
automatons.
That movie.
But
We're
you
not
do
looking at
notice
the
that
dragging.
there are little marks in the dust, and after looking at them for a while, you can see a pattern that they seem to follow this trail that leads up over to the. I'm still drawing. I don't do that. That lead up to the orb, and then skitter back, and then move back into the tunnels and around. Torin finds as he draws back an old tarpaulin curtain. You see two figures back in the back of this little tent building. You see Linnea's mother bent over or kneeling next to her father, who's lying flat on the floor, and he's bandaged up. Like I said, he's got his arm all bandaged up and his leg, and she squeals. What would she do? Is she tough? Is she
A little
Is
bit
she a
on the
squealer?
tougher side, but
Oh, on the tougher side.
I
Okay.
mean, a
She-
squeak would be appropriate for being
she-
surprised.
She yelps a little in surprise and draws a dagger out immediately.
Yeah, I go. Wait a second. I got. Here, miss. I mean you no harm.
Stay away from us,
Mom.
Lene.
Yeah.
She stands up.
I just gesture over to the building for you.
Yeah, I'll rush over and
Lene, what are you doing here? Who are all these people?
they're new acquaintances of mine. We met a couple days ago.
Your conscience. As I'm invisible, I just say it right behind her.
Gonna smack him in the head and he becomes visible.
I've seen visibility, so.
She pulls you and hugs you tight and says, "You shouldn't have come. Now we're all trapped here."
I mean, there's
We
a
can
ladder
find
right
a
over.
There's a ladder, right?
There's a ladder right there.
What's going to trap us here?
They won't let us leave.
We can just leave.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Yeah, see who?
They dragged us in here. These metal.
Oh no.
The automatons?
No,
Can't
more
wait for this arc to be over.
more animalistic ones. They dragged us in here after your father and I were attacked. We barely made it alive. I thought that they were going to kill us, but they left us alone. But every time I try and find a place to leave, it won't let us leave.
Can I discern what's wrong with
Sure.
Harlan?
He has bites on his arm,
Okay.
and his leg is broken. The bites are like the one in your shoulder from the chokers.
Oh, okay. So I'll give him a cure wounds, see if that'll perk him up a little bit.
He does. His breathing
I
goes back to natural.
So he'll take 6 points of healing damage.
Okay.
Or healing damage.
Wrong one!
I basically.
I said the words in
I basically go over and give him some healing as well.
Okay. Lay on the hands or a cure wounds.
Let's see. Probably cure wounds.
Okay. What do you get? Oh well.
Probably ask
measuring
them,
stuff.
do they know the
That was
purpose
cool.
of the soul stone?
If you right click, it measures stuff before you move it.
What?
That was awesome. How did I do that? That's
Oh,
not it.
there's a ruler.
Yeah, you hit the ruler.
I did something.
Hit the ruler.
I didn't hit the ruler though.
Oh, really?
I just I clicked it.
Oh, there it went.
And then
it showed it for us
Oh,
too.
you got to start moving it, and then you can. That's sweet.
And he
That's
takes
cool.
another 7 points.
Super handy.
Okay. Oh, and Lene's up here too now.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
Front and
Sully's
center. Can we-
just.
His wounds.
Sully's covering everyone from over here.
His eyes open, and he looks around. Lene, Sally, what are we doing here?
Well, I came to find you. A lot of things have happened.
So these things show up when you try to leave?
Her mother says yes.
Well,
How many?
then let's try to
Harold's
leave.
been- Harold's been
I
asleep, but they dragged us in here and set us down here, and then pulled the ladder up and wouldn't let us out. Every time I go over there, they come out.
Oh, wait, so
who are they? Like, what do they look like?
Four-legged metal creatures
where do they come from?
from everywhere.
Well,
I like that word.
let's just get them out of here.
This facility
I
may be built for
think
that purpose.
I think what we should do is try to get back over to the ladder and with them and but also have somebody guarding them to make sure they don't get attacked.
Murray's still up there.
Okay.
I think in general, I think we should all be on guard just because obviously nothing came out at us when
Nothing came when we entered.
when we entered, and so probably these things probably don't know about us yet, but know about the family. So if
We might have made ourselves known by now, though.
Yeah.
That's my worry.
but
Pass with the straight.
So
trace
as
still
Torin
going.
goes over to the ladder,
Mhm.
and Marty sees this from above, the ladder starts to get pulled up. A four-legged, little like Technic creature
Automaton.
crawls over and starts lifting the ladder up from above.
Slowly, Marty will attack it.
Okay.
Marty, knock that thing down the hole!
And then 5 other creatures come crawling out from the grates around the edges here.
I'll say I tried to reach for a ladder to pull it down, and then I see like the other things.
Okay.
Then I see the other things come out. I just pull out my weapons immediately.
Let's roll for initiative again.
Let's go!
Let's hopefully I get better.
It's always on initiative that I actually roll well. Never the perception checks.
I just had to open it. That is a 7 for me.
Okay.
19.
I was very concerned about Harold.
Did you get a 3 or something
A
again?
3.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Where's Linnea at?
3.
Okay.
15.
We're both
15.
I got
So
it.
far, we're like
Yeah, I
in
did
exact
too, with the
same
plus
order
twos.
as before.
14.
14, but Kelvin goes before Torin this time. Okay. And where's Marty go? He needs his own initiative this time.
Yep, you are correct. He is, I believe, a 19,
Yeah, you killer.
Okay.
which is what my initiative was. No, he's at 18. So he's right after me.
And
Okay.
Torin was a 7, right?
Yeah.
So we'll have this go right after you. Okay.
I think familiar's supposed to get a separate turn from me. I don't know if.
Yes, if you want,
Do familiars? Yeah.
if you want your fox to act
All right.
separately, then yes.
I just rolled an 18 plus 3. So.
Okay.
That's 21.
Awesome.
21. Marty. And then, okay. Tell me your fox's name again.
Ferris.
Ferris, of course.
Spelled
Ferris
like
Bueller.
iron.
All right. The ladder starts getting pulled up. It's about halfway up, and Torin makes a lunge for it, just missing it. Marty, though, sees this little creature up on the top, just working its way up.
Like an automated polisher.
But some of them have red.
All right, that'll be better quality.
You
for
know,
that
you
part
use
at
your
least. All right. Where are we at? Initiative. They are going to go first.
Mhm.
So they're all moving in at people.
Yes.
Currently, though, they are just kind of waving their arms up and trying to intimidate you back into away from the exit.
Yeah.
Is it working?
Let's find out.
Maybe on Sully.
Sully, you're first. Is it working?
How size-wise? How much larger am I than them, or them than me?
They're this big.
Oh,
They're
well,
like giant spiders.
Cassoli's so weak, but he knows what he wants to do. You know what? He's gonna make some faint jumps at it and try to make it mad. Maybe hitting it a little bit before he jumps back, and he's gonna dance dangerously along the edge, and he's gonna try and get it to charge him, and then he wants to try and pull it into the hole while jumping out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Because this is a huge hole,
yes,
right?
giant hole.
Yeah.
All right, make an attack.
An attack.
The city of Form has no OSHA standards.
Sully's still invisible, right?
No, he
No,
slapped
I
me and made
smacked
me
him over.
invisible. Man. That is a improvised weapon attack.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I rolled a natural 18.
Okay.
My dexterity is a +4,
All right.
so 22.
You grab it. Make a grapple check. Athletics to throw it in.
The one I subtract -1 from. Natural 20 though.
All
All
right.
right. You grab one
Nice.
with some
Beautiful.
pinchers in it, and you definitely grab around them and get underneath it like a crab, and then just
What?
and roll and just toss it into the hole.
I
It goes
released a
flying
little
down.
maniacal laugh.
You hear the clicks, click, 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 click.
Nice.
Guys, this is awesome! Best vacation ever!
Okay.
Fall down the hole.
When you do that, a large rumble starts to happen. Jin, you're up.
That's
Yep.
a problem.
A rumble.
I'm sorry.
Sully, quit playing with the spiders!
I'm sorry, Kelvin!
Dang it! What is this? What is the pedestal attached to? It's just clockwork. Is there anything control panel wise that I can see control wise on this pedestal?
You know what? This is all happening at the same time. The pedestal is now spinning and turning and rising up from the ground.
So that's the
Okay.
branding
So yeah, is the orb
And
looks like
that's the rumbling sound that you
Yeah.
hear it start to go.
the
it twists up.
I'm assuming the orb is glass, and I will try and shatter it.
Okay.
The solar?
Just the glass surrounding the soul stone.
Got it.
Within. To try and
Make
get the
an
stone out.
attack.
Okay. This should be fun. Yeah, just straight up hit it with my staff. That's 6.
Oh, joy.
Okay. Now make a dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha.
16. And everybody,
Give me a sec.
Eddie and Lene will also need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
What race are you?
Race?
Yeah.
I'm a force now.
16.
Just trying to see if there's anything
18.
I
Nice.
am aware of. No, I got 1.
Oh, joy.
Yeah.
You are so blessed.
Yeah, I'm blessed.
Okay.
Don't fall
It's
in the hole and
psyched me out
die.
there. 6.
6.
Again, don't fall in the hole and die.
A blast of lightning
Ooh.
shoots out from the orb as you take a swing at it.
Okay.
And this lightning bolt goes straight back behind you and just smashes into this cabin, exploding it.
Mhm.
If you missed your save, you take 33
Son of a what?
It's a lightning bolt.
lightning damage, and half that. So
33?
Yeah.
33.
16, 17.
How much health I got?
Give me a moment to do the math.
Yep, give me a moment to do the
This is gonna be
math. Do I
I'm at
have...
Oh, joy.
There it is.
I'm a wizard. What do you expect?
I am too. This is fun.
It's. Have you seen those jokes and memes? It's like
Kinetic.
it's like this. Wizard dies to 1d4 whatever damage.
Yes.
That's basically wizard dies to virtually everything.
I mean, to be fair,
No,
there
offense to
was
wizards,
no
so-
time to test otherwise, so had to do what it did. Yeah, I got 5 points left. So
Oh, joy.
we're good.
It was a harsh lesson learned.
Yes.
At least I'm not dead.
Usually is, yeah.
Yet.
You hear a voice as it stops about 10 feet up, and you see from the pedestal these legs start to unhitch from it.
Ooh.
And this giant centipedal creature that was the pedestal now raises a head up above it, and it says, "The occupants will stay away from the orb. The occupants will stay away from the orb.
Oh, we got AI.
The
telling us what
occupants
to
will
do.
remain in their homes."
That's new.
Mhm.
What the heck?
And let me bring this in so you
You
guys
got
can see
Big
it.
Brother Centipede Orb?
Mhm. Since the days of the cataclysm.
I can erase my little dot now.
And unfortunately, the
geez.
control center for this particular area is destroyed.
Exactly.
Boy.
We're at a bit of a loss here.
Ooh, love it.
All right. And it's large, so we're going to keep it big here.
Oh.
But it's
Which one of the spiders went into the pit?
the one by Sully. So this one's gone.
Down below. Yeah.
Got
Gotcha.
You hear it splash down at the bottom, finally.
12 seconds later.
Yes. All right. The occupants will stay away from the orb.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
And it is Torin's turn, I think, or Kelvin's turn. Kelvin's turn.
Yep.
All right. Jin, stay away from the orb.
Is Jin dead? Are you?
I'm not dead yet.
Okay.
Nope, I'm good.
We're barely hanging on there.
I am
All right.
in
Boy,
excellent fighting form.
Good.
Yeah, sure. Says the
I
guy.
can only do this once. I don't know if I should do it on the spiders or on that thing.
If anybody has.
All right. You know, we're gonna save it for now. All right.
Kill the ants first.
Yeah. Kelvin draws his short swords. Bonus action, Slayer's prey on that thing next to him, and he goes to work.
We're dropping frames like crazy on this. That sucks.
Bummer.
Okay.
First one, this is a non-magical short sword. It's going to be an 18 to hit.
All right. That is on the main creature.
On the spider right
Yes,
next
that's
to
a
me. Yeah. And that's 6. That's 6 plus 5. 11 damage.
All right. You put an arrow. Sorry, short sword.
Short sword, yeah.
Your short sword just cleaves it.
It's done?
Yeah, just right in half.
Well, that's easy! All right. Well, crap. I can't do my second attack.
You can move
I
before
can
you
just
attack.
move.
Yeah.
All right.
You can break up your movement.
Nah. You know what? These things are pretty easy to kill. I still have an
You still have your other attack, so you should be able to attack that other one.
But I used my...
Does it take a bonus action to pull out a bow? All that fun
So I
stuff.
can't do, like, the as an action thing anymore, right? Because I've done an attack.
Yes.
Right.
So I have a move action.
And a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus actions are my only options. All right. Yeah, Kelvin's going to move towards the orb thing.
All right.
I don't want to stand right next to the edge, though, but we'll stand right there.
That's probably smart.
Okay, that's it.
All right, Torin.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this thing right in front of me.
Great.
Ooh, that's good. Just need to check real fast. Okay, so... Okay. That's right. So that is a total of 21
To hit or damage?
to hit.
Okay, that's a hit.
That's alright. I forgot to mention that to you. That's 10. Oops, good. That is 12 points of damage.
All right. He cleaves that one as well.
And I'm going to go over and attack the other one because
Okay.
I have extra attack.
All right.
And actually, I forgot to add +2, but
That's
fine.
fine. They only have 10 hit points.
I'm gonna roll that because I can. No. Wow, same number again.
Okay.
And
Wait,
that-
could I have...
No, to hit.
Oh yeah, you smash. You're gonna smash it though.
Yeah, because paladins are just that strong. Yeah, because I'm using a longsword, and that's a D8 +5 +2 from dueling.
Yeah.
So,
There you go.
Awesome.
yeah, it's going.
Okay. Do you want to pick up the ladder or do anything with that?
No, sure, I'll try to set it back up.
Okay. All right.
Just hands off the
Sweep
chest
both of them.
piece. I won't change it. But could I have moved and then used my bonus attack?
Yes.
The
Did you
extra
do
attack,
Slayer's
yeah.
Prey though?
Yeah.
Did
did
you
Slayer's
do
Prey on
Slayer's
it.
Prey? Because that's a bonus
That's a bonus
action.
action.
I didn't.
But-
Oh yeah, I did Slayer's Prey on the.
But extra
No,
attack
on
is
the
what
spider.
he's asking
Yeah.
Okay.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Extra attack.
never mind.
Okay, because I basically moved and attacked the other one.
All right. Torin gets the ladder propped back up after sweeping aside these two little spiders. Lene. Actually, it's their turn. Nope. It's the big one's turn. He kind of went already, so we'll go to Lene.
I could have extra
All
attack.
right.
Is that?
We're gonna do a magic missile. First level.
Okay.
Thing.
Oh, first damage.
And luckily that's an auto hit.
Love
It
auto.
hits automatically, so that's
Yep.
and that's something as a shield.
What are you aiming at?
So the one closest
Okay.
to me first.
All right. This guy?
Yes.
All right.
So that one first. I think I rolled a 5 for
Okay.
that damage total.
All right. You wing it, and it sparks a little bit
Yep.
as you do so.
Okay. Not down.
No, they have
Down?
10 hit points.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Then
yeah, yeah.
another one
Okay,
heads its way.
got it.
Oh. Figuring things out. 3.
Okay. It's missing a leg now and an arm.
I'll finish it off.
All right.
And this time I'm just gonna 2.
Okay, that finishes it off. The last bolt just takes it right through the middle now. And it falls apart into pieces. All right, Eddie.
Okay,
Sorry, did you have a bonus action or anything you wanted to do?
I don't know how this works, but theoretically I might be able to do something else.
Okay.
How was it?
But can I do 2 attack spells?
No.
Or?
So you can cast one spell around, unless one is a cantrip, then you can cast
Yeah,
two.
the other's a cantrip.
provided that one takes an action, one takes a bonus.
Yeah, bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does the other one say? What spell is it?
Toll the Dead. I don't
I think
know.
that's a,
Oh yeah, that's an action. That's an
Yeah.
action. That's not going to work. Okay.
Okay. All right, Eddie.
Eddie is going to walk forward 10 feet, touch Jin on the shoulder, and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
So he will get back 7 plus 4, 21. Or not 21.
I will take
11.
21.
7 plus 4 is different in your
I'm adding
universe.
10 from my passive traits. No, 11.
Perfect. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
then he will step back and interpose himself in this doorway right here for the moment.
Nice.
You can see that Luna is very hurt.
Yep.
A little smoky, like little smoke coming off the edges.
Still twitching.
Yeah, a
And
little
electricity.
twitchy.
Yeah, seriously.
That's why she went with magic missile.
Nice.
Wow, your hair's very poofy today.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Full on Einstein.
Any other actions?
That's all I got.
Okay. So we're back up to Sully.
Sully is shocked at the huge lightning bolt that just happened.
No,
So
I was shocked.
I
Yeah.
am sorry. That was an insensitive comment.
You're good. You
They,
can kill stuff.
they were shocked. Literally.
Sully's gonna run up here next to this large centipede. He's gonna stand precariously on this ledge here,
Ooh.
and he,
We'll move, Cotton. See
yeah.
how this plays out.
Yep.
Sully will then. So the centipede is hovering around a soul orb.
Yeah,
It's like-
so imagine we got this Red Bull, right? It's the pedestal, and it like wraps itself around the orb
Uh-huh.
at the top of it, and the head is up there now, like, and it's what's talking to you.
I guess so. Sully has been friends with the Warforged, and he's been exposed now to a ton of automatons
Yeah.
and things that do not have a soul. So I guess I'm trying to ask: can Sully, is he able to discern whether or not this entity might have a soul and therefore a brain and a mind?
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence, raw intelligence.
Yeah,
9.
9.
Yeah.
All that you know is that Tobias's energy and power came from his soul stone, but he never really talked about whether or not that was his brain necessarily.
Sure. Okay. Cool. In that case,
But you often
Might as
saw,
well
like,
try it.
shoving crackers into the cavity where.
sure. He's gonna go ahead and try to use one of his psychic blades
Okay.
on this thing. So I'll just make an attack for that. That is an 18 to
18.
hit.
All right. At the centipede.
Yes.
Okay, that's a hit.
All right. Is it immune to psychic damage?
It is.
Okay, then it takes no damage at all.
Okay.
I will use a bonus action to say, it's one of those things. Whip out a real dagger. And I'll take a stab at it with a.
All
This,
right.
I won't get out of my dexterity modifier to the damage roll, but I can still make an attack. Oh, that's not as good. That is a 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Go.
All right.
Glad I could be helpful.
It's Jin.
Okay. Still quite twitchy. Let's see. My wings just burst out from underneath my cloak, just like in big grand style that I've never actually done like in front of other people before, so this is odd.
New experience?
Not quite.
Well, for us.
But I'm feeling a little bit more violent than usual. I'm just gonna fill this thing Binding Ice 3rd level. See if I can. It's walking on spindly legs now, right?
Yes.
Spider legs.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just try and nail it down to the floor.
Okay.
Needs to make a con save of 15.
All right. It gets a 13.
Okay, it fails. It is nailed to the floor for a minute. And... 19. Whoops. Sorry.
Why do people keep jumping dice?
D6, sorry.
The dice
Forgot
do
about
it.
that. 2.
You were at 19.
I was at 19?
Yep.
That's what I heard.
21. 21 ice damage.
All right.
What's not plus 10?
It's
Mhm.
its legs
Close.
at the floor freeze up as ice crystals form around it, and the metal itself starts to grind.
Mhm.
The yeah, you can hear the gears inside it grinding now, and it appears that you've totally shut down its ability to move anywhere.
Yep.
In fact,
Okay. And then as a... Let me see if I actually do have a bonus action I can do. Actually, as a bonus action, I will use sorcery points to get that 3rd level back.
okay. And Kelvin,
All right.
And that's 4 points.
Kelvin
4 sorcery
will
points for a 3rd level spell.
stab him, Kelvin.
bonus
You're turning sorcery
action
points into a third
designate
level?
this thing as prey and
5. I'll get a 2nd level back.
start his bloody work. That's not bloody, I guess, but we're gonna attack twice. Once with each short
I'm going to double check
sword.
just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
First one is short sword plus 1,
4 for
so
2,
that's
5
gonna
for
be
3.
the
3 for
well,
2.
it's the first hit each round.
3 for 2?
Okay.
3 for 2, 2 for 1, 3 for 2, 5 for...
That's 24.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's
Good.
one,
Yeah,
sorry,
still have one more. That's good.
5, that's 11 plus 1, 12
Okay.
damage for the first hit. And the second short sword is that's not gonna do it. That's a 9.
Nope, that's a
Yep.
miss.
All right.
Okay, 11. All right. The you see a chain of sparking electricity run through it, but it seems to short circuit as it hits the ice crystals that Jin has put on it. Instead, it will whir around and try and break out of that.
Yep.
And its head curls down off of it and comes down and bites at Kelvin, and it gets a 18.
Ew, right, exactly. I'm on class 18.
Okay,
My wings fly out and smack it away.
all right. You prevent
Plus 3 to your AC.
Nice.
19 damage, piercing damage from
Oof.
hitting you there.
Thank you, Jen.
This is
It's-
mine.
Nice protective wing.
It's
Oh, I gotta fight
Call
next
that
to
the
you
bat
more.
wing?
I gotta fight next to you
Yep.
more often.
Yep.
it runs just a wave of crawling movement down its body and breaks free of all the ice.
Yep.
And then
That's
that's the end of its turn. All right, Torin.
Bro.
Actually, what color half dragon are you?
Silver. Yep.
All right, Torin.
I got that.
Okay.
Yes.
So now that the ladder is propped back up, I'm just gonna do this because I can. I'm gonna. Well, before I really do anything else, I'm gonna really kind of start running and trying to startle like these things,
Okay.
but basically just try like screaming at it.
What's your movement? 30?
Yeah.
All right. You can get up right up next to this one.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean like, actually, hang on one second. So, who here has the lowest AC?
It's a
I would
good-
imagine
Probably
Jin.
Linnae or Jin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 14, but I've got wings and shields, so I'm good.
Okay.
Lowest.
14, and what about you?
Probably
Don't know why I can't find it right now.
12 or 14.
I gotcha.
I don't know.
Linnae's got a 12 armor class.
So
Okay,
you got yeah. So bonus action, Shield of Faith on you.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So that's a 17 now.
Yeah, you're +2 actually.
Oh, plus 2. Sorry. I was thinking of shield.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I could also shield, but
yeah,
it's just
Okay.
a reaction.
yeah. I mean, unfortunately, it is concentration, but
So I got
And-
+2 now.
I'm going to. These things aren't actually that strong. I'm just gonna smack it.
All right.
Ouch. Let's see.
Is Misty Step a
Bonus actions. Are
Perfect.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
7.
That'll help.
30 feet.
Yeah, probably because because it's 7 plus 2 plus 3.
All right. It's a hit.
Yep, I'll get the 8.
Wow, nice.
Max damage.
Okay.
So
You
that's
smash it.
yeah. I was,
Okay. Your longsword just obliterates it. It falls apart like Legos.
yeah,
All right.
and I
Okay.
don't think I can do anything.
They're made of bionicle pieces.
All right, Eddie.
So Eddie, he'll reach into his pocket, throw out that handful of coins that fall down as clovers, stars,
very good.
Heck yeah.
diamonds.
Do you use 7 gold pieces every time you cast a spell?
No, they're virtual. They're like
They're
glowing
it's
pieces that I
Bitcoins.
throw up
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like-
they scatter.
Sure.
And so
Bitcoin.
they create a vortex of movement around me that covers 15-foot diameter, which puts that thing in the in that field, and it now
It's a
needs to make
vortex of
dexterity
Irish
saving
Bitcoins.
throw.
Well,
Well, I'm sorry, wisdom.
Oh, wisdom saving throw. Wrong one. Wisdom's not so great. It gets a 6.
Okay, so it takes 15.
A brutal amount of damage.
What's another 8? 22 points of radiant damage as
this-
the spirit guardians.
Is this a single creature or any creature in your? Or
It's
any,
any creature
Okay.
that's in any creature of my choosing that's within the 15-foot diameter.
all right. And how much total?
22.
22. Your sparkly Lucky Charms.
Always after me like
Start,
these are magically delicious.
Yes, I like them a lot.
start exploding every time they touch one of the little legs or gears. And you see flames and sparks come off of it, and then several of them cascade down onto the orb itself. And as they explode on the orb, you see the glass crack, and a I need people to make a dexterity save.
Ooh, yep.
How many people?
Was worried
Everyone?
about that.
Everybody close to it, which is everybody at Torin right now. Everybody within. Oh, did you move back away?
Oh, I like my dex.
Me?
Yeah.
I
where
actually
you're
stayed
at.
right where I was, but it's
Oh,
in the
okay.
15-foot.
Oh, I see. You're just you measured it out. Okay.
Well, that's an aura. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it acts like an aura. It's.
That's
very,
what
very
that's-
I was gonna say 15 feet from this as well.
Ouch.
So, where's my
I
ruler?
see it.
I'm down.
Let me see.
So Lene and Eddie, you guys are safe.
Okay. Good.
Okay, I'll take
So
it.
just the three of you right around it need to make a dex save.
I
It's
got a
16.
20.
I would have failed.
22.
Okay.
5.
I got a 5 too.
Doing what I can, Jin.
I know.
Jin is not very dexterous.
No, he is not.
As this lightning
is 70
ball
years old.
as this ball of energy just explodes out, lightning blasts shooting in all directions. The three of you take. We're on the low end this time.
Oh wait, well, wait,
Stop rolling!
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
wait, don't you know, like, weren't you at like 5 and we're here a little bit?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Joy,
still-
you're probably gonna go down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's still 42, and then divide that in half. You guys have 41.
Holy.
Yeah, he's down.
And then Jin gets blown back into this rubble.
Do you?
Just kapow.
21 for half, right?
Yeah, 21 for half.
I'm not dead,
Great.
dead.
Okay, good.
I'm just dead.
And so Jin gets blown back. The electricity cascades down the body of this of this centipede, and you just see it start to fall apart as it crashes down to the floor.
Nice.
And it falls into the pit as it starts to collapse over.
Wait, with the
Does
soul
the soul
stone?
stone go with it?
Yeah, it's going with it.
Yeah.
Can I?
If I wasn't down, I'd tell
Okay, I'm on the ledge right now. Is there any way I might be able to
Grab it.
grab it?
Make a dex save of like 23.
23. Okay. It was on the 18 and then it fell on a 5. So that's only gonna be
And
a
you have a
12.
chance of 23.
Yeah.
Okay. You grasp at it, but you almost fall off the edge and have to grab yourself,
Okay.
save yourself from falling. As it collapses down into the pits.
Immediately, Eddie sprints for Jin, and as soon as he can see him, he will cast Healing Word.
Okay.
If we're out of combat.
Yes.
And we're not, okay.
Oh,
Do
we
we
do
still
have
have
one
that
more
one?
spider.
Oh,
what
yeah.
about this
Singular
guy?
spider.
You can. If Torin wants to go over and smash
I
it,
was
though,
gonna say
I'll
it's-
let you do that outside of combat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Actually-
probably outside. I would just smash just
Okay.
It's not
Just so-
perfect,
Like,
You don't like
cast
these guys.
Cure Wounds.
no, just so
Cool.
you know, it
It's better.
just doesn't.
yeah,
okay.
12.
It's satisfying.
I cast it at first level, I do 12. I cast it at second level, I got 11.
Yeah,
So,
I love that.
You know, that's how it is.
That is exactly how it goes.
Winds of
I
magic.
just gasp, open my eyes, and don't see the orb, and give
It's
it a
okay, dude.
rest.
We're good.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
good. But the soul stones.
Yeah.
All right, and we will end there for tonight.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
everybody.
Can I ask a question just real
Yeah.
fast? How deep does that pit go?
That pit, in my mind, is like
12 seconds
30
worth of
feet.
How deep is the pit?
Let's say 30 or 40 feet.
The pit. How deep is your pit?
Okay. So it's going to go in there at the start of the next session.
As
just
soon
letting
as,
you know.
as soon as Eddie realizes
Alright.
that we're safe for the moment, he says, "Hey, yeah, but watch this!" And his glamour armor turns into gold plate mail
Oh.
that is covered with little A's and I's, and there's also a tabard that goes over it that's black and red that has an AI with a trademark symbol, and then underneath
You got
it
a
says
uniform now.
"By
Love it.
Timora."
You just made our uniform. It's amazing.
I'm
Yep,
sorry, I
that's
don't know if
awesome.
I'm ever going to wear that. But it looks
And red.
really good on you.
Yeah.
With gold plate.
Gold plate.
There you
Very
go.
flashy.
There you go.
Rock on.
He is the logistics officer.
All right, thanks everybody. Thanks for saving Lene's parents. And,
And 4-leaf clovers.
There you go.
thanks
There
for
you go.
tuning in
Scrapped
tonight.
all over it.
We hope that you enjoyed it. I had fun. And I always I like these little one-shot things because I like to build a big monster that just does a lot of damage and knocks people out. Because we don't have time to do a lot of stuff, so no little middle stuff. We get straight to the good stuff. That's what I like.
That was a little
Yep.
scary.
Yeah, it was.
Those two attacks.
Well, you were lucky. So
I'm glad you
froze
healed
him,
me,
So
'cause-
his lightning bolt didn't recharge.
Yep.
That second time because
to
you.
use a turn to break
Yeah,
down.
this was
That was
a
good.
clockwork here that I scaled down because it's a little overpowered for you guys at your level. But
Yep.
one of the features there is that if you make if you could make a check that would allow you to interrupt its gears and stuff like that, like just sticking something in it or whatever like that, then you can keep it from recharging its lightning breath.
Gotcha.
Again, which saved you your butts.
Yeah.
Second
You did a
round.
good job.
Or if those
Yeah.
those
Very
little
good.
spiders had been even just a little bit
Tougher.
harder, it would have
Or if they'd gotten
kinda
an
They were-
attack.
they were
tipped
there
things
just-
over really quickly.
They were there just to keep you from hitting it all in the
Yep.
first round.
Yeah.
All right, thanks everybody. Check us out on YouTube if you want to catch up on anything, and if you want to come play with us, then send me an email or hit me up on, or come into the store and ask about it here. So thanks, and we will see you all next time. Thanks, Josh. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Yeah.
When in doubt, make the gears stop.
Like I know I didn't.
If you can't figure out what the machine's doing.
Make the machine stop doing whatever it's doing.